Hello there guys, this is the Prussian Prince and I am here with Zaript.
Hello, hello.
So this is the Aggony 1v1 Championship 2012 Fall of the Samurai Edition Avatar Conquest 1v1 tournament. This is the bronze match between Taiko and CW's Miv. And in the semi-final, Taiko lost 4-1 against the Il Terribile, and Miv also lost 4-1 to Duck. So now both players are gonna have to fight for third place in this match. And for this,
I guess so.
yeah, for this round we're using a map pool. In the map pool we have the following maps: Hida Mountains, Kanto Plains, Floodplain, Usui Pass, Gunma Field, Crossroads, Waterfalls, and Kansai Woods. And of course, this match is a best of 7, so it probably will take a while.
Yep.
Yeah, first map, Kanto Plains, and of course we have two dojos. Spectating from Taiko's point of view, actually, because he's the
host. Yep.
And attacker in the first game.
And so honestly, on this map, it always seems that host has a small advantage because of this hill near the workshop, because he will be shooting from uphill.
Yeah,
down. How is this map bounced anyway? Yeah, hosts seem to have a distinct advantage.
Yeah, and we have farmhouse and workshop, so those are the two dojos. It looks like both players are ready, so the game should commence any moment now. I'm hoping it starts, and as I can't wait, I'm super excited.
And it is going on.
So here we go. Game is starting, and I'm gonna go over Taiko's build. He's got his Bushido gun general. He's got some cav as well on his right flank. He's got some Yariki rank 2, rank 5, and Shogunate guard cav rank 4. Revolver cavalry vanilla is for his left flank. He's got some more cav. Another revolver cav vanilla. Yariki rank 5, Yariki rank 6. And for the center of his forces, he's got 2 marine units and 2 white bears. That's about it for Taiko's build.
Yep, and these white bears are vanilla. Now for me, we have 4 Yariki level 6 and already engaging near the workshop. Imperial Guard cavalry getting some shots, but getting shotted back from revolver cavalry. This is a very dark style engagement from Mif. Look at this, he already winning cavalry battle on this flank.
Yeah, it's all because of that infantry support.
Yeah, and infantry, because generally he have just a stronger cav. And look at this, he already overcome this Shogunate Guard cavalry. This is huge. Now it all depends on the right flank of Mif and how he meets this Yariki charge, using his red bears as a mid shield. Now, for me, he have United States Marines and Imperial Guard Infantry as a 150 range units. He have 3 red bears. He have Bushin Gen with gun enabled, Imperial Infantry unit, and that's all for his infantry. Now the question is, will the general of Mif survive this cavalry charge? Will he? Yeah, it will, because cavalry doesn't charge him. And now look at this. 2 cavalry of Mif destroying right flank of Taika, and middle fight I would say almost the same, but these revolvers, look at this, 151 kill, decimated. Oh man, this general is in a very bad spot. Mif general, wow. This is surprisingly close.
Yeah, and look, the Imperial Guard Infantry of Mif hasn't gotten a shot off at the United States Marines of Taiko. Now they're about to get shot, but they're gonna get a point-blank volley into Taiko's Marines. But this is incredibly close right now, and looks like Taiko's White Bears are gonna deliver some nice flanking shots into the Imperial Guard. infantry of Miv. Wow, it looks like I would say at this point that actually it's Taiko with the advantage, and he's
I would say with
about
the
to take
game
this.
because he will have a range advantage soon.
Yes, but he needs to change target of his infantry. The marine, they're firing at retreating units. He needs to be careful with that. Oh, he still hasn't changed it. Yeah, he still hasn't changed the target. He's attacking routing units. He needs to see that. Oh, there we go. He fixed it.
Yep. But overall, I think it's what I was talking about. This uphill advantage and kind of strange positioning of line of Myth. And surprisingly bad micro on Myth's right flank. He did a very good job attacking with his cavalry, but quite a bad job defending his gen. I mean, he didn't get this revolver cavalry. That's the main point.
Yeah.
I mean, he should have just put his line in guard mode and shoot it. That was
such a nice engagement in the beginning. Like it looked like he had a huge advantage, but
he did have that. I mean, he just wasn't prepared to meet that charge on this right flank of his. So I think that revolver cavalry really changed the things here.
But
just
look
how
at the
effective
infantry, the marine. They're running in circles, not doing anything.
Shuffle dance. Shuffling, doing some shuffling. Oh.
What is happening?
They are going in melee now.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess this charge should kinda finish it.
And flanking shots, so really close game, but
very, very. I mean, it was beautiful engagement, cavalry engagement from Myth. You can see that he kind of played the dark style. Attacked when his opponent weren't prepared, and I mean, you see, he managed to rout that Shogunate Guard cavalry before it did any damage. But in the end, this great revolver cavalry use on a Taiko path.
Yeah,
and overall,
a very nice attack.
Yeah, and overall Taiko just used his line better. You see, considering how much they deployed, it wasn't very close. Because Taiko killed almost 250 men more.
But Miv deployed 200 more almost. So.
Yeah. Well, actually it was quite close, but I mean, Taiko had more quality and higher morale on his units. And he just chose targets better. He destroyed 150 range units of Myth faster. Now let's see. This revolver cavalry, 185 kills. They really destroyed that right flank of Myth. Infantry, the marine doing very good. And for Myth, non-unit actually got even 150 kills. So he completely lost line battle, unfortunately, but won the cavalry one. And he didn't use his Imperial Guard cavalry.
You can check out that on the flank that Taiko lost. Just look at his revolver cav, 18 kills, and Shogunate Guard cavalry, 6 kills. He got decimated over there.
Yeah. So it's very close game. It's not like any of them did some huge mistakes, and it wasn't one-sided at all. It really was a toe-to-toe fight. Okay then, let's see what we get in the second game. Okay, they rehost. Okay, now Myth designated host and he wants Ganma fields.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's the name, or...
I think Taiko host...
Yeah. Still same password, I guess. 1.
Yes.
So looks like map is gonna be Kanto. No, it's already
Ganma
been
Fields.
Kanto Plains. Ganma Field, yeah.
So, Miv designated host. Yeah, and Taiko have to choose font. No large and
So I would not be surprised, as Miv said, if this match would go to 4-3 in the end, and it would be cool if it went to all 7 games, although it would be tiring.
yeah. And I should say that first match really made me catch my breath, hold my breath, because man, this was, despite being so fast, it was so how should I put it? It was impossible to say who is having an advantage till the very end.
Well, it was easy to say in the beginning, but after that it kind of all
Yeah.
went to chaos and
Complete chess. And actually, you know, I think this is happened in a game between Miv and Dak too. Miv actually allows his line to. He's not very good with organizing his line when something happening. I mean, when he has to reorganize his line units, it doesn't go that well.
Yeah.
And this time, yet again, because of that attack at his right flank, all his line organization becomes somewhat strange.
Maybe he has an issue with his crisis management. Perhaps, I don't know.
Maybe no clear plan. Probably, I think to deal with this, you really have to. Actually, you know, he can play with Murzik all he wants. Well, I guess they're clanmates, and I guess know each other well enough. And Murzik is quite good with cavalry heavy plays, so he should have chances to train. But as he told us in his interview, this week, unfortunately, he didn't have much time to play because of work. And yeah, it happens to all of us, because between work and casting, I don't actually have time to play myself. I got extremely rusty.
Yeah, well, game knowledge only helps up to a point.
Yes, because you still need this game feel about how exactly would units behave. All these small margins, you cannot calculate them. You need to feel them on each map,
Yeah.
on each situation. So Taika still getting his army ready, it seems. So Ganma field.
Well, we could see different strategies employed here, of course.
But I suspect two line spams. That would be my bet.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, this music is music I want for my intro. If it wasn't copyrighted, I like it, and it's easily recognizable.
Game is loaded, so we're just waiting for both players to get ready right now. And we are on Gunma Field, as stated earlier. We've got Sword Dojo on one flank, and on the other, the Archery Dojo. So yeah, I think for Miv, the more accessible dojo should be the Sword Dojo, while for Taiko, the more accessible one is the Archery Dojo, just because of the forests.
Yeah, and actually, this part of map knowledge I didn't get it till this tournament. I always saw that when you positioned like Myth, you kind of bound to control this archery dodger. But no, in reality, you will be there much later than your opponent who have to move on open ground.
Yeah.
So that's things that people actually misjudge a lot. I wonder how Yamaguchi guide works here. It should really help.
I don't know, because there isn't too much rough terrain here.
I think it works with the forest as well.
You think? I didn't know that. Oh, well, if it does work with forest, then yeah, it could be big difference. But I thought it didn't. Oh,
yeah, well, I never really tested it because it's testing stamina and speed is the most difficult thing in the game. Well, I was wrong with my prediction, it seems.
So, wait, your prediction was what? What kind of prediction?
2 line spams, I mean, just before the game. And seems I was wrong.
Well, the Myth can see Taiko's build, but I don't know if Taiko can see Myth's, so...
Well, something might be hidden in the forest.
As well, yeah.
Okay, they both ready?
Yeah, and as soon as the game starts, which should be any moment now, I'll go over Myth's build.
Okay.
And the game is starting. So for Myth, we've got up in the front, of course, his General, Bushido Gun General, pretty standard. Some Marines, seems like he has 1 Marine unit and 1 Imperial Infantry 150 range.
No, 2 Marines.
Oh, another Marine unit 150 range as well, of course. Then Red Bears, and the Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 5, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 2, and an Imperial Guard Cavalry unit vanilla. And that is the build of Myth. So
I'm not sure if you mentioned it, he have 150 range Imperial Infantry as well.
Yes, yeah.
So 3 150 range units and only 3 Yariki, which is interesting. Now for Taiko we have 2 vanilla Revolver Cavalry, getting closer to this Imperial Guard Cavalry of Myth, and hiding in the forest. Nice touch here. Now for line of Taiko he have United States Marines, Royal Marines, 2 Red Bears on the flanks, 1 Red Bear on the back, in a very strange formation. Kinda, I don't know what he's planning to use them. And cavalry engagement going on. Oh, what a miss micro on Taiko Pat, losing these 2 Revolver Cavalries.
But he's taken out the Shogunate Guard Cavalry with 1, so...
yeah, but he's losing 2000 Koku for... Well, he's more cost effective. He's more cost effective there. But I still think they could have been much more cost effective.
Yeah. And
okay, now Taiko...
Myth is in the forest with some of his units compared to Taiko.
Yeah, and Taiko sending 3 of his Yariki, level 5, level 4 and level 6 to flank, and 1 more Yariki level 4 coming a little, lagging behind a little bit. But Myth have something to slow them down. Yeah, he's catching. What a interesting. 1 Yariki of Myth actually catching 2 Yariki of Taiko. We will see how it goes. General of Myth actually got some men killed in it. 1 Revolver Cav of Taiko got back from routing, and Myth, I think, misusing his Imperial Guard Cavalry, charging them in melee, and they're already on the verge of routing. Oh man, what a messy engagement. Taiko have his General Bushido Gen with gun enabled, and let's see yet again. Cavalry of Taiko getting to the General of Myth. 2nd game in a row.
And he might get him.
Yes, I think. And Myth, I think... I kinda don't understand why Myth don't fight despite having Bushido Gen. But well... And I wouldn't say that he's winning line fight as well.
Infantry, the Marine of Myth, they're getting shot up by the Revolver Cavalry, by the Archery Dojo.
They in such ridiculously bad formation. Ooh, scary, scary. Decimated.
50 men left, and
look, Taiko still have his United States Marines and Royal Marines alive. They are highly depleted. Yeah, and Myth right, it's over. And yet again, how is this? Myth weren't good enough to protect his own rear from flanking cavalry of Taiko. I guess that's probably the reason.
yeah.
And second time, I mean, and you know, in a game with Duck, it happened all the time. In a match with Duck, the same thing. Myth brought this Imperial Guard cavalry, and they never paid for themselves. Not a single time. I mean, this is a very important late game unit, and Myth always use it early game. I don't know how. Okay then. Let's see. Myth deployed 200 men less, and he lost 100 more, estimately. Now for Taiko, of course, this Revolver Cavalry, despite being routed so early, they came back and got 130 kills, and I would say around 100 of them are these French Marines, Infantry de Marine, so very effective Revolver Cavalry, I should say. And second one, even having 23 kills, as you told, it's kills on Shogunate Guard Cavalry, so...
Yeah, and in the end, that Shogunate Guard Cavalry was killed because of friendly fire, I think, so...
Mostly, yeah. And man, it's Captain Duck. Captain Duck didn't do so well.
Yeah.
Royal Marines did well, but you see, somehow, yet again, bringing 3 150 range units on Myth path, but only one of them pay for itself.
Yeah.
Infantry de Marine completely decimated.
Well, the Royal Marines were in the forest, so they had really nice protection.
But I think, you know what may happen? I kind of don't follow it well enough, but Myth might have wanted to keep his infantry to the Marine till the very end. And that's actually not always a good idea with 150s. You want them on the front, firing from the very beginning, as long as you can. Because
that's true.
They will decimate your opponent's infantry much faster than your weaker units. It's like in the thing that I couldn't understand about Vanilla Shogun. You don't actually need Mitchell in a frontal engagement. You want your Nadachis to charge without any units being between them and the enemy. Probably here it's the same. Okay then, let's go into the third game.
So third game is gonna be on waterfalls with Taiko attacking, I guess.
Yep.
So this should be interesting.
Yes,
maybe he'll use that old build that he used on waterfalls against me.
Well, it would be interesting, but waterfalls with no... no, he's attacker. He cannot use that build.
Yeah.
Well, he can, but generally he would have to pay for that. And actually, interestingly enough, Taiko finally showing his decent micro in these games, I mean.
Yeah.
Because he looked kind of weak against you and Caesar. He did win those matches, of course, but at times his micro looked awful, I have to say. But I really respect Taiko for... I mean, he's sticking with his game till the very end. That's something I don't have. I just get lost in my own premonitions, and I just sometimes don't know what to do. What should I do? What should I do? And I kind of lose to myself. And look how far he went in the end.
Yeah.
Despite me always saying how kind of weak his build is, his micros, his decision making, he still proved me to be wrong. And that's good. That's good because you always want people like me to know their place, because I'm talking too much and I'm talking like I'm knowing everything. But that's not the case. That's not the case. So, waterfalls. Taika against Mif. Taika is an attacker, and this is the third game with Taika leading 2-0 already.
Yeah, still very close games though. At least the first one was extremely close.
And second one, let's be honest, it could have turned easily.
Yeah.
So, but it didn't, of course.
Yeah. Because of Taiko's flanking cav and misuse of infantry demarine on Miv's part. That's what kind of cost him the game for the most part.
Yeah, and this is probably the game so far that suited Taika the most, being aggressive but not melee rushing. Because those rushes were awful, I should say. I'm sorry, but I couldn't watch them. Okay, then. I'm just looking over the builds without calling them out. And dodges that we have, well, certainly both players should go for high ground. At least considering this shrine, and two remaining dodges are farmhouse and workshop on a low ground.
Yeah, I think this suits the defender to be up there.
You think?
Yeah, because it's easier to defend there, I would say.
No. I believe it's easier to defend between farmhouse and workshop, where Taika defended against you. It's such a nice hill to camp with a forest. I mean, once you get there, you can control basically two dodges, and it's very difficult to get you out. On the high ground, of course, it's easy to defend, but on the other hand, you have nowhere to run from your opponent, so you have to take a fight. If you want it or not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, he still has to attack you some way, so if you, it could still be good, and we'll see how it goes.
It's difficult for defender to retreat on a high ground.
And well, the game is starting, so here we go. Game 3 of Taiko versus Miv. And for Taiko, we've got Bushido Gun General standard, and in the back he's got Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 5, Yariki rank 5 again. Now some 2 Red Bears vanilla up in the back, supported by 2 Marine units, 150 in the center, and 2 more Red Bears up in the front, and that seems to be Taiko's build, as well as some Revolver Cavalry, 2 of them, as last game.
Yep, and one more Yariki of Taika level 2 getting workshop right now. And Miv got one Spear Levy moving near this workshop. He already almost got Shrine using his Yariki, so he has Cavalry Capture on his gen. And this gen is some mix between Gun and Bushido. Now, for what he showed us so far, Miv have 2 Yariki level 6, 2 Spear Levies, 2 Yarikachi, both level 3, with upgrades in attack, and he have a defense retainer for spears, it seems.
And already 2 blunders by Taiko. Just look at his 2 Red Bears already that were in the front.
Yep.
No kills, and so many losses.
And his United States Marines only shooting at spear levies, not really killing anything meaningful.
And the Yariki of Taiko on his left flank got charged by spear levy somehow, if you notice.
Yep. Well, now he's managing it, but overall... And let me please finish. So
we have
Red
a charge
Beast,
going.
like, oh man. Yeah, well, I guess you got a composition of myth already. Nice charge here, getting this Red Beast and charging back.
Well, he still lost a lot of his Yariki by doing that.
Yeah, but he's winning a line fight.
Oh, what is
Decisively.
Taiko trying to do in the center? Because he's losing everything.
Yeah, he's losing United States Marines very rapidly.
And his Marines, his infantry, the Marine, they should be fighting the other Marines of Miv, but they are not.
Actually, this might be the same mistake Miv did in the previous game. Taiko kept his infantry, the Marine, in reserve for too long. But the game isn't ended yet. And now this revolver cavalry charging and shooting at this Yarikachi, killing 2 men. And almost routing from fire of this Black Tortoise force. And now this Yarikachi of Myth running through the middle against these 2 Red Beasts.
And why is Taiko... He still has 3 reserve units.
And Taiko, look at this.
Yariki.
Yeah, Yariki of Taiko sneaking and Myth see it.
Yeah.
He reacts fast enough. Let's see this charge. So downhill charge get Myth's 20 kills instantly. And
But
Yariki of Taiko, well, don't get that much, but still.
But Taiko is
40
just...
kills.
Only now is Taiko using his cav, and this is very, very late usage of cav. I don't know why he uses
But I
it
wouldn't
now.
say very bad, but he... Oh man, what a mismicro of General of Taiko part! This is painful. This general is done for. Okay. So now Taiko have small advantage on the right flank. He still can do something with it, probably. But I would say numbers advantage on a Miv part is too huge.
Miv, don't rush in your general.
Yeah, he have to take it slow right now. Really, because all he have to do is to, I believe, get back a little bit.
Oh, Yariki coming for Miv's general now.
Yeah. Oh man. And now actually interesting thing is, kinda forces of Myth is in such disorganized formation, but now his Yariki getting into this infantry, the Marine, and his Imperial Guard infantry getting closer.
Red Bears of Taiko losing now because they're getting shot by everything.
2-1, nice game.
But
and yet again, you see, same as in previous game, infantry, the Marines that was kept in reserve, basically lost the game.
Yeah, and just he also kept 3 Yariki in reserve as well, and he had to engage them at some point. Like he was keeping 3 Yariki doing nothing. Like he could have taken some sort of opportunity to attack Miv, like perhaps from a flank or something, but certainly not from the front because he would have lost too much cav doing that. But perhaps from the flank, from like to the right of the shrine, if you came there with.
He actually could have sneaked a couple of units, I think.
Yeah.
But really, maybe it seemed like Miv hiding something in the forest. Because for me, it really seemed like that.
Perhaps.
I kinda didn't count it well enough. Now let's take a look at final stats really fast. 200 man difference in deployed, Miv deployed more. And in the end, he killed 100 more than he lost. Now for unit performance, 250 range units of Miv did get most of the kills. His Yariki did relatively well, but overall kills spread evenly. And yes, he really did hide. Look at this. We only seen 2 Yariki on the battlefield from the beginning, but there is 4 Yaruki level 6 on Amif's army. He really did hide them in the forest and used later. Okay, now for Taika, his infantry the marine in the end did a good job, but it was too late and it mostly spear levies they killed. One red beast did okay, but cavalry, awful performance on cavalry side, and revolvers, this time they didn't get such a nice targets to shoot at. So even this 81 man killed on revolver cavalry, mostly Yarikachi, Black Tortoise Force and Spear Levies. Okay then, next game would be Hidden Mountains.
It still kind of bugs me how Taiko did the same mistake that Miv did.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't listen to our stream, I guess. And it's not easy. How should I put it? I do that mistake a lot. Because sometimes when I deploy, I kind of... if I can't clearly read the plan of my opponent, or when I'm myself in a bad shape and I don't have a clear plan, I kind of prefer to have my stronger unit as a reserve to use it later. And honestly, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Almost always that is a mistake because you want to take an early lead that you can exploit later. Because with infantry the marine, it's more probably they would kill first than they kind of... Expecting them to start losing from the beginning is unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because they very... I mean, who can approach infantry the marine from the front? It's almost impossible. Okay, our players getting their compositions ready.
So far, the games have been quick. Already 3 games, so no one really camping, and this is what I like to see.
Yeah, and it's still interesting. I mean, it's not... I can't really go over these games as Dark's games, for example. It's not that deep, but it's still, in a sense, very... They do kind of smart things. Play simply, play very carefully. No, it's wrong. I don't have enough. My vocabulary is too low to explain this feeling I get from these games. But in the end, I can see why they got so far in the tournament. They just know their game. They can play it. They both have clear weaknesses. But overall, with their preferred armies, they can do very good. And actually, we have 80 viewers so far. And if you're watching us right now, please spam the link to the stream between your friends. Because it's a Sunday. It's what can you do at a Sunday? Watch our stream, please, because matchmaking games are not that interesting. And so far, Taika and Meef showed us a very interesting 3 games. And I hope we will see more. Because Hidden Mountains actually a map with very tricky terrain. I'm absolutely sure there will be some strange loss issues this time. So game would be interesting.
Yeah. So once again, just spam the link to friends, to classmates, to parents, to grandparents, to whoever. Just make sure everybody watches this. Just, I don't know, give it to your co-workers if you like have a job or something. Give it to... Spam it on the Total War forums. Spam it to your Steam friends list. Spam it on YouTube. Just whatever. Even post on Reddit.
Yeah,
or
but
tweet it.
don't be careful because you can be banned for spam.
Indeed.
Oh, we actually lost 2 viewers for that. What a people. Can't even take a small advertisement. Oh, we got one.
So the game is loading on Hida Mountains with Miv as the attacker.
Okay. And designated host, even so all the games actually hosted by Taika.
Yeah, so the attacker is gonna be Miv, and on this map we've got some sort of highlands and lowlands. It's a little bit, but yeah, the lowlands we've got Archery Dojo, highlands we've got Shrine, center, well more like center right from Miv's perspective, we got the Shrine.
Yeah, so
I mean Sword Dojo, not Shrine. Shrine
actually
is already
both
on the right.
players have reasons to go for different parts of a map. Because Archery Dojo and Shrine both quite interesting. And as I always tell on this map, I think the one who deploys where Taika deployed have a small advantage near the Shrine because of that hill which he can get faster to.
Yeah.
On the other hand, near the Archery Dojo, Mif probably have a small advantage because he will have uphill advantage coming in this middle forest. So kinda it really depends on dojo positioning.
Yeah. I'm just so excited. I can't wait for this to start, and I wanted to go to full 7 games, even though I'll be tired as hell after this. Well, not that much, because if the games are quick, you know, it's not
Yeah, so far it was really
Yeah.
interesting, and I don't feel tired so far. But players should already, I think, because 7 games is really stamina match of a sort, and game is starting.
so.
I guess I
For-
will go over the Mif's composition really fast. And now, from a cavalry, he showed us he have 2 Yariki level 6 and level 5 near the archery dojo. He going for that. Now he showed 2 more Yariki level 6 and level 5 again, going for shrine. Now for his infantry, 2 spear levies, 1 Royal Marines, it seems. Yeah, 1 Royal Marines. And for line, cheaper line, Red Bears, Imperial Infantry 150 range, Red Bears, White Bears. So 3 Red Bears, 1 White Bears, and Black Tortoise Force. 2 150 range units. His gen is yet again. Can I see the gen? And already some shooting going on, man.
Yeah, not too
Bushido
much,
gen
though.
with gun enabled.
Yeah. So for Taiko, he's got Gun Bushido General, and up in the front he's got Yariki Vanilla, another Yariki Vanilla, and some Revolver Cavalry on his left flank. And then he's also got some Cav that are gonna engage, some Vanilla Yariki on the other side that are charging into Spear Levies, so not a good engagement for him. The rest of his army build, he's got
He's
3
going for gen.
bears in the
pushing
front.
through.
Oh yeah. And
But-
then in the back he's got 3 marine units, and I don't know, so far I
Yet
don't
again,
think he's doing a
Same
good job.
mistake.
Yeah.
I think he hoped to soften somehow line of Mif, but Mif just have much better shooting stats at the middle. Look at this. This whole unit of Red Bear killed for what 20 men on Royal Marines of Mif. And Mif clearly have a shooting advantage right now because he got archery dojo, and Taika didn't contest it. He's getting the shrine. and he got what, 4 light units with aura.
And it seems like he's gonna lose that Shogunate Guard infantry soon.
Yeah, they
on
kind
his right
of
flank.
cut away from his main body.
Yariki charging in should decimate them.
But it seems like Taika actually planning to bait Mif into attacking, so that's his plan. He's playing. He still have a nice chance because of these Royal Marines and United States Marines and Shogunate Guard infantry.
And United States Marines didn't get the first volley off of Taiko, surprisingly.
Yep.
You see? So
Yes.
it's just the Royal Marines of Niv getting the volley off first.
One more time, I will have to make a small video trying to discover what happened here. What happened here? And I hope both players save replays because spectator replay will not cut it.
Yeah.
But look what happened. Mif actually lost 2 cavalry units and spear levy here without really getting this Shogunate Guard infantry. So it's still questionable how effective this exchange was. In my opinion.
Yariki of Taiko is still trying to go for the General of Miv, but... Oh, actually he's gonna go for the Black Tortoise from the back. But his formation is so awkward that he's not gonna get a nice charge off. He's not...
Well, he still got what?
Or maybe he wants to pull
20
through.
men easily. Not that bad.
Yeah, now
Look,
he's gonna
35.
push that advantage over there, but he needs to be careful because that
Royal
Marine over
Marines,
there,
yeah. And look, Mif really careful here. Saving his Yariki.
Oh, and I think Taiko now is gonna try and push in his Marine unit while Mivs are reloading.
And look, oh,
Oh,
Royal
and I
Marines of
think
Mif actually started shooting pretty fast. And now, he have an attack order. This is the one thing we discussed with Dark right now. What's happening? Look at this red beast going through these Royal Marines. They're actually slowing down shooting rate of Royal Marines because they have to reorganize after this unit passing through them.
yeah.
But overall, look at this. United States Marines of Taika decimated. And look, I think Mif really doing much better right now.
We'll have to see, but it definitely looks good for Miv right now in the center, as he's also got more and more units coming in, and Miv is gonna lose that Yariki he's got on the right flank though, and but it seems like
now
the center of Taiko is collapsing.
Broken. And Spear Levy in a melee fight with Shogunate Guard infantry. Basically, no 150s left for Taika anymore. And his cavalry, he somehow needs to utilize this vanilla Yariki because his revolvers are on the verge of dying. And look, this Yariki that you told me losing, they're actually killing this revolver cav.
Yeah.
In the end. Some strange moving on this Shogunate Guard infantry that is shattered. They probably got attacked and moved towards this red beast. This seems like it's over for me.
Does indeed. Miv's got too many line units remaining, and only a miracle is gonna save Taiko at this point. Even a miracle is not gonna be enough. Surprisingly, he still got the shrine though, but Sword Dojo and Archer Dojo are in Miv's hands.
And that shrine are the only things that did keep him in game so far.
Yeah.
But yes, this clearly showed that Taika not that good with line-to-line battles. He kinda... Mif really understand line battles better, you can see it. Taika do much better with his cavalry so far. And but it was completely different on the first game, right? On the Kanta Plains, when it was Mif who played very bad with his line.
Yeah.
And very good with his cavalry. So yet again I'm talking nonsense. Whatever, because at least I managed to correct myself. And yeah, game is finishing with a heroic charge of Taika's general.
Still got 23 kills. The general.
Yep. Good game. Yet again, very fast. Despite it looking like they going to camp, sort of, it still went pretty fast.
And what can I say? Miv's making the comeback here.
Yeah. And actually, this might be... yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Taiko really did so bad. First of all, of course, he gave up archery dojo. That's huge. Second, he didn't got any chances to use his revolvers effectively. Because it's kind of difficult without any melee units. Using revolvers against line requires some special environment. Final stats. 250 man difference in deployed. Miv deployed more. And he killed 300 men more. So much more effective. Now let's see for line. Both 150 range units for Miv did pretty well. His cavalry did relatively well. Well, overall not bad. For Taika, his Royal Marines did well, but both his Shogunate Guard infantry probably didn't pay for itself. They don't have 150 range, so he were at disadvantage. United States Marines total loss here. Revolver cavalry not effective, not cost effective. Yet his hierarchy probably were effective. Look at this.
Yeah, vanilla hierarchy.
Yeah, 62 kills, 45. Still good.
Surprising.
But no, on the other side,
yeah,
it's against Black Tortoise Force.
Yeah, and he did try to get the general of Miv like that, but he couldn't quite get to him. It seemed like that was one of his plans. Didn't really work out though.
Yeah, well, it was a bet, not a plan.
Yeah.
Such a weak cavalry.
Yeah, you can't expect to kill your opponent's general with vanilla hierarchy.
And this time it seems that this Shogunate Guard infantry were downfall of Taiko, in my opinion. They just way too expensive, especially with 3 upgrades, without 150 range.
Yeah.
Kinda meh.
That's weird that he upgraded them like that. Yep. Because that's 300 extra koku that he used on them. Because it's 150 for each. Because
and I mean, he already have United States Marines and Royal Marines for Aura. I mean, Shogunate infantry would look much better if you really want shooting stats. Well, that's his decision, and we know that he did some strange decisions with Vermilion Blood Force before. But it worked for him in the end. See you in the next game. Usui Pass it is.
Oh, this is gonna be really interesting.
Yep. So, 2-2 so far. Getting very close.
Yeah. I can say with 99.9% certainty that Taiko is gonna rush now.
Probably. Good map for that. And I mean, he didn't rush in the 4 games, so
yeah,
he have to do it at some point. But it's still not necessarily the case. I think at least he will take a stronger cavalry this time, I believe.
Yeah. And because I wouldn't expect line spam on this map. Because it's meh. I don't really like it here.
Yeah, but some people might try and might even succeed, I guess.
But how do you do it? How do you get up the hill without getting attacked by melee units?
Do you
That's
really
the problem.
Do you really need to? I mean, you can try to go for one side of a map.
But,
for example.
But if your opponent sees that, what do you do?
Well, even if he sees it. Oh, and right now I'm looking at my friend feed in Steam, and I see Majutsu buying Medieval Total War 2 collection. So maybe I have another noob to train with, because I kind of get into multiplayer because I'm total noob. I have no one to of my level. Of course, I think Majutsu much better than me in melee-oriented games. And I'm telling it just to feel the pulse, of course, because Taiko getting his time, his sweet time, picking his build. Me for already ready. And actually, you know, people, I want to kind of advertise a little bit. Right now on Steam sale, there is a game, very old game, Psychonauts. And you can buy it for $1.50. I really suggest to buy it. It's very old. It's sort of 3D platformer with a very cool story. I mean, this game never got good sales, but story-wise, it's just so good. I mean, and it's so cheap. So if you like single-player adventure games, I suggest you to take a look. Because, man, somehow it always make me feel bad when very good games like Fallout, for example. Did you know that first and second Fallout were actually disasters on sales when they came out? It's legendary game, but no one played it when it came out. And it's the same with Psychonauts. It's sort of a super good game, but it didn't sell well. I don't know why. So, enough with advertisement. No one paying me for that. So, and game is starting. Usui Pass it is. Yes. 2-2 so far.
So game number 5.
Yep. And Taiko is an attacker in this game. And you see, the point is, I was trying to tell before, why line build can work on this map. If you take melee rush, you cannot control all 3 dodges, right?
Yes.
So line build, he doesn't have to rush uphill. Line build can stay behind and just go for the dodger, which is difficult for rush to get to. I mean, it's still possible. I believe it's still possible. And if you remember Duck against Murzik in finals of CW Friendly Cup, on this same map, they both took line plus cavalry build. Oh, and Pride spamming his announcements, which we'll get, unfortunately, to the recording. But what can I do? It wasn't that bad. So for dodges, we have archery dodge in the middle, farmhouse on on the right side of host, which is Taiko, and workshop on the left side.
So you can see.
Yeah, not much to say so far.
Yeah. Though Taiko can see Miv's build at this point.
Because he have probably Shinobi Informer. I guess they both have it, because no matter who was the host, we usually saw both armies in both games.
Yeah. I mean, I like both builds. They're quite interesting.
Let me take a closer look. I would say sort of appointment style, should I say? A bit, because lately the only player I have seen playing in such a style was Pointman. And unfortunately I didn't see Twitchy playing in a long time already. Which is very, very sad to me, because well, I kinda liked him focusing on Miller rushes.
That's all he did, and it worked many times.
Yeah, yeah. And I still remember that game of him against Paria, bringing this beautiful Miller rush with 150 range support.
Yeah.
I just love it so much. I still use it sometimes, and it works beautifully on ladder. If you know how, if you use it on the right map with the right plan.
Yeah. So it looks like both players are ready and the game is starting. So I'm gonna go over Taiko's build as soon as I can. He's got in the forest some two Yariki rank 5 that he's showing, and 2 more Yariki that he's showing right now. Yariki rank 7, Yariki rank 7, some Shogunate Guard, Cavalry rank 3 also on his left flank, Revolver Cavalry Vanilla, and another Shogunate Guard Cavalry, this time rank 4. As for his center, he's got 2 Red Bears up in the front, supported by a Red Bear and a White Bear behind him, and behind those he's got a Shogunate Guard Infantry rank 1. So no 150 range units, and I mean 150 range units not that effective on this map, so it's good. Guess it's a good choice by Taiko. So I think Taiko's build can work because he's got a lot of cavalry. And
there is still possibly a possibility for 150 range units use if you kinda exchange sites, and one will be, for example, on site of workshop and other on site of farmhouse, like they do now. Then maybe 150s can work. Okay, now for Miv's build, which is a Miller rush, and sort of a Miller rush in appointment style with only 4 cavalry units, Shogun Guard Cavalry level 2, 4 Yariki level 6, all obviously Bushido Gen, but with gun enabled, not full Bushido. And for his infantry he have 3 Shugitais, level 5, 1 of them, and 2 of them level 4. Getting charged with this Shogunate Guard Cavalry, awful micro there, but okay. He have 2 Yarikachi level 3, and 3 Yarikachi level 3 and 2 Spear Levy. And now Mif actually charged in cavalry fight way too early, losing cavalry fight, but maybe getting the gen of Taika. I'm not sure about that yet.
Rally, Banzai.
Look at this revolver cav getting catched. Oh no, they're getting away. Difficult to say.
I think this might favor Taiko because he can kite more like this without cavalry for Miv.
And this time, yet again, Miv played sort of a duck style, like in the first game. He charged Taika before he was actually ready, but it was a risky charge.
It was risky.
Only 2 cavalry and 2 other cavalry were too far getting this workshop.
Just look at this beautiful positioning by Taiko, though. Like, he can make it even more beautiful if he plays it correctly.
And I think right now Mif really have to spread his Yarikachi around. He need to flank with his Yarikachis. Oh man, this is bad. This is really bad. I wouldn't say it will not work, but it looks really bad right now for him. But of course, these red bears on the second row will not get clear line of sight. See, they still not shooting because of this. Oh, finally, one of them shooting, but second one will not.
Yeah, so it looks like on his right flank he's got better positioning, but on his left flank of Taiko not that good. And Shogunate Guard Cavalry coming for Miv, but looks like Taiko is gonna respond with his own, and she should be getting a downhill charge.
You have to do the right thing right now.
Oh, okay,
Disengaging. But look at what main mistake in I think in Miv's part right now. He's blobbing his spears into this red bears.
Also, his Shogunate Guard Cavalry is blobbing into the red bear.
Formation of Taiko is so narrow that I believe Mif could have easily used 2 Yarikachi to flank around completely. Oh, and look at this. Back
General.
charge. No,
Yeah.
no back charge.
Mif General could be taken out right now by Taiko if he plays
But
properly.
he is getting nice volley on this revolver cavalry. Nice job getting it out of the game. Actually, good job. Look at this.
Yeah, and Taiko has Yariki. He's hiding in the forest that he's not using.
Yeah,
Wow,
and, he's actually. Look at this. If this will be super close game in the end. Now
Yeah,
Mif
very-
risking his general pretty much.
Well, he's gonna die now because that Shonen Guard infantry in the back are gonna shoot the hell out of him, I think.
He
Or are
didn't
they?
shooting.
Why?
That's
But they
your
have line of sight. They do have line of sight.
Look, they shuffle. They got attack order right now. Finally, they shooting.
Oh, there they go. But is this too late?
Yeah.
And
It actually might
Taiko's...
be what Danui told. You see, the far away right unit of this Taika's Shogunate Guard infantry didn't have line of sight on this general, and they couldn't shoot. Man, this is super close.
Yeah, actually, Taiko can kite with his gen
Yep.
and win.
And he still can cut with his Shogunate Guard infantry because Mif have nothing to catch it with.
Yeah. Just take down Miv's units with his general and then...
And yet again, you see?
Oh, the cav of Taiko is going back into the spear, so watch out. Okay, he's pulling them back out.
Yet again, Mif kinda throwing away very important units too early.
Miv's Shogitai can be charged now if because they don't have spear support.
Yep.
But he's not doing it, Taiko that is. He should
Because
be doing that.
there is no need for that, actually. I mean, why would you use some man in your Yariki?
Well, you can stop him for a bit and then you can turn around and fire.
He will still have a chance, I mean, with his gen. But overall, yet again, was there any reason to charge that general in? It didn't feel so.
No.
I mean, Mif could have easily saved his general.
Okay, now his Shogunate Guard infantry. Oh,
Finally
okay.
charged.
Yes.
But
Now
Mif
he needs to
does
pull
not.
out. He needs to pull out. He can't stay in prolonged melee with the Shogitai. He just can't do that.
And actually, Mif almost catched this Shogunate Guard infantry. Some men are catched and dying. Oh no, killing. So some fight going on. Overall, I should say Taika not doing a ideal job here.
Indeed. Still wasn't efficient with that Yariki. I mean, what you do is you charge in and you pull out immediately. That's the way you do it. You don't stay in prolonged melee because if you do that, you lose too many men.
Yep. But man, yet again, my mind comes back to that to the moment when Mif decided to attack through the hill, and I think just 2 Yarikachi on flanks. 2 Yarikachi flanking, and it was over.
Yeah, I don't
Because
understand.
having them in this blob didn't help Mif at all.
Also, I don't understand why Taiko is not sending his Yariki to take the archery dojo and the workshop because he can do that now. He's kiting. There's no need to have those Yariki and Shogunate Guard cav next to that Yarikachi.
But soon all units of Mif will get morale penalty
Oh,
for
I
being
think...
very tight.
Yeah. But Taiko, be careful with the Shogunate Guard cav. There we go. He pulls them back. I guess maybe he wants to do a charge on that Yarikachi from all flanks, but this is gonna cost him a lot of men if he does that.
Yep.
Still kiting with the Shogunate Guard infantry, but yeah. I think Mif's he's gonna be able to stop the Yarikachi from, I mean the Shogunate Guard infantry from kiting at one point.
Yeah, he made them kind of
Okay,
forced them
Yarikachi,
into corner.
Miv are out, and now that's a good thing for...
Oh, now Mif made a
Oh,
mistake.
the
No,
Shogunate
no,
Guard
catched.
Infantry is caught now, and they should route. Yes, they're caught. Now they're gonna be slower, and they're gonna be routed, I think. Or are they?
Oh, you see this Yarikachi getting wavering. But this was a bad charge from Taika.
Oh, he
Look
lost.
at this is Yariki. 2 men in Yariki and they didn't route. How is this possible?
But
What?
he could still get his Shogunate Guard Infantry back, though. They're not fully shattered, so Miv is gonna keep following them. Even if he doesn't, he still has his gen.
But I mean, did you see that Yariki?
Yeah.
How did they not route with 2 men left?
I don't
It's
know.
kind of, I
Okay,
don't get it.
now they're really gonna get caught. But yeah, all that Taiko needs to do is take care of the spears with his gen. Then he can charge in. Well, even he doesn't even need to charge. Then he can still keep firing with his gen as well.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna actually charge in.
Uh,
I don't know.
not a perfect charge.
Yeah.
Because now he will lose this cavalry. He tries to get away.
Yeah.
Not really working that well.
Very risky what he's doing now. And
Because
they
he
routed.
lost Shogunate Guard cavalry for certain.
Yeah.
Now, I think for me, if the best plan would be to hide in the fort. Oh, he's attacker.
Yes, and there's only Cav left for Taiko, so he's the attacker because Cav.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, though, that what Taiko can do is he can take all 3 dojos and be fine.
Well, Mif still can go to the forest, at least. To not get shots from this gen.
But even if he goes to the forest, what will he do after?
Well,
That's
he
the
can
question.
rest and... I mean, he can take dojos if Taika decides to try to do that. Difficult to say. At least not stay there.
Yeah,
That's
not
what
there.
I was trying to say.
That's true.
Staying there aren't good plan
Yeah.
at all.
Should have gone to the forest.
On the other hand, 40... I think Taika's bodyguard can kill, 100 more men? Probably not much.
Yeah.
Because his armor should be over at some point.
And you can still refill. So.
Oh, yeah, so Mif only have to control archery dojo, actually. So, that's the plan me and Prussian Prince have. But we're not in the game!
Yeah.
We're out of the tournament! Oh, man, this is awful. And the other thing is, Taika actually picking the wrong target shooting at this Shogitais.
Yeah, needs to take out the spears. There we go, he's targeting the spears now, I think.
And I'm not sure, but it seems Mif... Oh, he's in loose formation. Right thing to do.
Yeah.
Longer game this time, but still very dynamic. You can certainly tell that they tried to lose the best they could.
Yeah, but if at this point, if Taiko does the right thing, there's no way he's gonna lose this.
No way. I mean, all Mif have to do is to get to archery dodge and control it. That's all. Because really, Taika does not have enough ammunition in his gen. I just...
No, I
Don't
still
think so.
think he can. I still think he has enough ammo to take down the spears to negligible level. So I don't know. I think he's got enough. But I guess he's gonna go right now and refill. And Miv isn't gonna let him. So good plan by Miv. This is the best he can do right now.
I guess. But will he be in time?
And Taiko still isn't firing. I mean, there's no point in staying there if your general isn't filled with ammo. I mean, if your gen still has ammo, keep firing. You don't need to do that.
He have to dismount, right?
Yes, he does have to dismount as far as I'm aware. But he
Look
won't
at
have
the
the
general
time.
bodyguard. One man facing the wrong way and cannot turn back.
There's no way he can dismount now. It's too dangerous.
Yeah. If he lose his horses on general. Oh, now Taika
Yeah.
decides to do something. Charging?
No.
No, not charging.
He can just waste all his ammo and then engage.
Yeah, I think that would be a good plan for them all. But at the same time, if he wait for too long, Mif will not have a morale penalty for being tired. Now look at this charge at Yariki. Will they rout? Yeah,
Yes.
hammer and anvil.
Now
Got them.
pull out with everything, Taiko, not just one unit. There we go, he's pulling out with everything. Okay, good job. He took out that Yarikachi. He only has one more Yarikachi to deal with, and I think he's good.
Yeah, and that Shogunate Guard Cavalry lost no man in this charge. And his Yariki, I believe, lost, what, 5? 6?
Something like that. Or just... That Yarikachi is the only thing that Taiko needs to get rid of now, and he wins. You should target it.
Oh, he's trying to refill.
But he can't refill while mounted, not what I know of.
And he have to control dodger, right?
Yes, of course. I think, but yeah. See, he's still got a lot of ammo left, I think. Well, not a lot, but enough to take out the Yarikachi at least.
I'm not sure that blobbing your units is a good way to lessen effectiveness of bullets.
But I guess what he's trying to do is he's trying to
route it.
Yeah, because if he doesn't do that, then his Shogitai get charged by Yariki. Maybe that's what he's afraid of. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it seems like he's only got 2 units left, so no, it's not enough. Even if Taiko charges in right now, I still think that with everything, I still think Miv would lose.
And Taika asking, apologizing for this. And actually, you know, it's kind of strange for me. Look at Taika's. Why bodyguard aren't shooting as revolver cavalry? Because they certainly have revolvers. Man, this game has a lot of strange things going on.
And Miv is laughing as well. I guess he's gonna do one final charge.
Well, he only have to rest a bit.
Yeah, and Miv's units are exhausted, so they have very low morale.
Okay, final charge going on.
Okay,
yeah.
That's it. GG. Taiko wins.
These 2 units. Yes. Nice game. Nice game.
Yeah. Different style than the previous ones.
Yep.
For sure. And longer, interestingly enough, on Usui Pass.
Yep, and I mean, the only game where we seen Melee Rush went longer than any game with line.
And yeah, it seems like Taiko has managed to cool his head. And he's got a 3rd win now.
Yep. And let's see. Taiko deployed 270 men less, but killed what? 300 more. And his general is MVP of this game.
Yes, 217.
His Red Bears did well. His Juggernaut Guard Infantry Cavalry did pretty well. Yariki, and look how bad this Juggernaut Guard Infantry was.
Yeah. The one in the back, one of them, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, the one that died while it was chasing around, wasn't it? It was
Yeah,
being
yeah.
chased. Yeah, that one.
So in the end, yet again, expensive unit that was kept in a reserve didn't do any good. Okay, Mif. Well, his Shogitai did decent, I guess. His general bodyguard did well. Captain Dark did decent this time, but overall, all of these Yarikachi were mostly wasted. Okay, then it's 3-2 in favor of Taika, and we'll see in the next game.
And this is getting interesting. Taiko is on match point.
Yep. Okay, game rehosted.
I think Miv would be really angry if he lost this. Well, I mean, he would be destroyed, I think, because he wanted revenge on Duck, and now if he loses this, he'll have to take revenge on Taiko too.
Well, I mean, considering that he didn't play for a week, he is doing very good.
That's true. Well, some people don't need to warm up as much as others. Some people get in the mood quicker. And why is Hopolita in the game?
What?
Why is Hopolita in the game? You saw that?
Yep.
He was against Taiko. Well. I think you may have bugged our game. Maybe Taiko has to change map.
And he's saying me in the chat that he is hacker who gets the pass.
Okay, never mind. It worked regardless.
Yep.
Food plane. That's an interesting misspelling of the name of the map.
Yep. Oh man, food would be good right now.
Miv's making us hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's thinking about food. Maybe. And we have 26 viewers, so...
Nice. Well, part of them already missed the most interesting part, I believe. Because first games were very, very dynamic. Well, what can I tell? You will have a chance to watch, to see those games on recording on Prussian Prince channel, and of course it will be on my channel too. But I mean, the whole, how do you call it? The whole match experience will only be available on Prussian Prince channel, because I only got chunks without discussion between games, which is actually quite interesting to listen to, I think. So no matter where you go, you will get a different experience. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. So Miv, he's gotta win the next 2 games, or that's it for his tournament life. Well, that's it for his tournament life in this tournament regardless.
Yep. And actually, people who don't, I'm sorry for this, who don't own some of the Total War games, you can actually go to Steam right now and take a look at Total War Grandmaster Collection. It has all the games, and if you take a look, some games have up to 76% discount, like medieval, original Roman Empire, you can get them for mere $2. Can you believe it?
Hey,
$2 for Empire Total War.
Zripped, how much did CA pay you? Just kidding.
It's Gabe Newell. He came to me yesterday and told me that I should promote the Steam sale. Well, I mean, historically speaking, it's just a good games. Even if you don't get to play that much, but I mean, $2. I I pay that much for sneakers. I mean, come on, it's Empire Total War for $2.
Yeah.
It sounds ridiculous. I mean, not necessarily you will play it today, but maybe in a year you will get like a free weekend, nothing to do. Who knows?
In a year they'll be playing Rome too.
Which will be costing you $60 at least. So it's questionable. Not all of us will get it on pre-order, and not all of us will get it on the first day, I believe. But certainly I will try.
And Taiko needs 1 second. Understandable.
And all this OP DLC going with a nice discount as well. I think we might get more Follow the Samurai players on a multiplayer soon, because it gets with discount as well.
Yeah.
And every time Steam have sale, we have a small wave of new players.
True, but unfortunately, I think they're gonna leave pretty soon if they try out the multiplayer.
Yeah, they might. But it really depends. Some people, I don't know, you always get a small portion of people, because if people smart enough to wait for a sale to buy a game, they might be smart enough to understand that it's not always that bad, even if they get beaten in the first couple of games. Who knows? Maybe some people from all the Total War community who played the ROM before and just upgraded their computers will grab a new game on a sale. Who knows?
Maybe. But even if one more player who will stay to play Total War multiplayer and Follow the Samurai exists,
Yep.
I'm happy.
Yes, I think it small. How do you call it? It's a small step for CA, but a huge step for multiplayer community.
One more player in multiplayer community, yay!
Someone we can play with. And Hopalita tells me to ask everyone to get in Aggony 101 Championship Steam group chat, because no one's there at the moment.
Go on, guys. Talk about strategies, talk about Myth, talk about Taiko, talk about Floodplain. Just talk about something and give your predictions. Not just for the score, but also for the builds. That would be interesting to hear you guys. And actually, I'm not even in the chat myself, so I better join it now. There we go.
Okay, and
okay, looks like the topic is Zript's voice.
What? Again? Man, I guess I have to join too.
Yes, you have to.
Well, what can I do? I have the voice I have.
So, still waiting for Taiko if ready.
Oh, I never battle with vodka. I just destroy it easily. And actually, in fact, I'm not that good with heavy alcohol because I'm quite a small. I mean, 3 bottles of beer is just okay for me.
Oh, and
1 bottle of wine is too much.
it
And
looks like
bottle of vodka can kill me.
looks like you actually got someone to purchase something from the Total War sale because someone thanked you for informing him about the sale in the comments section.
Oh, okay. Where is it? Wait, I can see it. But I see Bloody Fox comment. Okay. So, until Monday, until this Monday. So for today, I'm not drinking. Well, I'm drinking tea.
And the game has loaded.
Finally.
So.
And just for our chat and our viewers, wait a second. Oh man, I can't record because I have no space on my hard drive left. Wow!
Unfortunate.
I have to delete something really fast. Something that I uploaded before. I'm sorry, but I have to delete you. My videos.
Which one is it? What did you
I don't know. I'm deleting randomly.
Oh.
And just for our chat. Hello, my fellow Fall of the Samurai players. The Rip here with the Prussian Prince.
Hello, guys. Yeah.
And we're here on these flute plains, getting ready to watch a match between Mif and Taiko. And dodges we have so far are archery dodge in the middle, sword dodge on the right, and workshop on the left. So all 3 dodges are quite interesting. But not Ryan, unfortunately. And Mif is ready, waiting for Taiko.
Yeah. Mif readied up quite fast.
Yeah, well, he got a quite simple plan every game, and not that bad of a plan, I should say. So, while they're getting ready, I will take a look at chat again. Oh. Okay, people writing strange stuff again.
Yes.
And Taiko's thinking about something. He aren't moving his units at all, but he's certainly thinking, what should I do? How should I approach it?
Okay, now he's doing something.
Yep, it seems.
And
yet again,
awkward.
this map yet again seems a little bit unbalanced on the sides. I mean, here near the between archery dodger and sword dodger, I think Mif have a small advantage. Uphill advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. And here in the forest, they kinda even. Now near the workshop, actually it might be a small advantage for Taiko.
But the game is starting, so I'm gonna go over Miv's build quickly. On his right flank, he's got Saber Cav rank 4. Some seems like he's got a Red Bear over there as well. Infantry the Marine, United States Marines. 2 spear levy. No, wait, that's 1 spear levy and 2 Yarikachi. One of the Yarikachi is rank 2, and the other Yarikachi is rank 3. He's got another red bear as well, but he's moving to the center of the field. He's also got some cav on the left flank. Yariki rank 6. General Bushido gun as usual. Yariki rank 6 again. Yariki rank 6 again, and Yariki Vanilla, interestingly enough, that's now taking the workshop, and he's also using his saber calf to take the sword dojo, and that's about it.
And for Taiko we have 5 cavalry units. Yaruki level 6, Yaruki level 6, Yaruki Vanilla, Yaruki level 4, and Shogun Guard Cavalry level 4. His gen is Bushido gen with gun enabled. He have 2 Shogitais in the middle, both level 2. Red Bear Infantry supporting them, and on his left flank he has Royal Marines and Red Bear Infantry and United States Marines. And yet again, oh nice, he hide it. No, he tries to hide in the forest, but gets away.
Oh,
And charging frontally with his Yaruki.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, he lost 40 men while charging.
And he only killed 20 men so far. Maybe we'll kill a bit more, but none. But it looks like Taiko's charging in with all his Shogitai in the center. Yeah. And now Taiko's Red Bears got charged, but the Marines are giving some volleys. But not all of them are firing though. Only the right side of the Marines. Oh, and well, actually, yeah. So
I honestly believe that right flank right flank, Mif will win faster than he will lose on the left flank.
yeah, but looks like Taiko's sending in some cav for support, but he's too blobbed up with his
He
cav.
already losing 2 of his most expensive units.
Yeah. And that marine unit for Miv is just gonna do so much damage.
But it's in such an awkward position.
Yes.
He doesn't have line of sight.
Yeah.
Now finally he have it.
Infantry the marine is gonna do more though.
Oh wow. Wow. Just in 3 volleys. Decimating this Shogitai. Destroyed completely. Nothing left. Other Shogitai of Taika dying to these 2 Yari catches. Because they in the end have a decent melee attack. Look. 40 attack, 40. Oh, sword dodger. Yes, Mif have a sword dodger, so both of his Yarikach have 60 attack. Kinda scary. Now, at the other hand, Taika managed to save both his marines.
Yeah, but
They did get casualties, but they're
not
alive.
enough though.
Yeah. Because now Taika will have huge trouble saving his gen. I would give this game to Mif right now. It's kinda...
Yeah. Taiko's gonna lose his Royal Marines, he's gonna lose his United States Marines, gonna lose his gen, well...
Gen will run away,
Yeah,
I guess, but...
Yeah.
And Mif wasting time, look at this. He will lose both of his Yariki, and finally he's moving his marines closer. Because this isn't ended yet. Oh, well, of course it's ended, but... Mif still have to do something to win.
Yes. Well, we have 7 games in this series.
Yep, 3-3 so far, very fast game. And what is tiebreaker in this series?
Tiebreaker is Alpine Ridge, I think.
Interesting choice, I should say. I kinda hate this map, but it still allows for very interesting tactical decisions. But I believe it's somehow... No, I can't tell for sure. Okay. So, final stats. 150 more men for Mif in deployment. But look how much more effective he was. It's like, let me tell, 400 men difference. So
Yeah.
now for kills, well, both Marines on Mif part did super good. Well, considering overall amount of kills. Now for Taika, let's see. Not having Midfield for his Shogitais played a huge role, I believe. His Royal Marines did good, but that's basically all. His United Marines did virtually nothing. His Yariki, despite huge price, level 6 Yariki, did nothing. Shogunate Guard Cavalry wasted. Not good at all.
Wasted, yeah. Red Bear with 0 kills.
Well, that happens a lot. That's not so surprising. So, last game awaits for us. Very exciting match in that. I mean, very exciting. And let's take a look at the chat. Pointman tells me to tell Taika to pull a Taika, but I think it's a little bit late for Taika to pull a Taika. He was leading the whole game. Yeah, that lead did much good for him.
I guess Taiko's prediction was not true. He said 4-2 for him.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe Pointman want to cast with us. I don't know. I mean, he rarely have a free time, so if he does, maybe he will. If he'll listen to us, maybe he will contact us before the last game starts. Win or lose, GG. Of course, I mean, this match was worth playing and watching and casting, in my opinion. It certainly was. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, and Taiko played a much more interesting
that he usually
does.
Yeah. Aggony tradition after the game. What?
It's basically 4v4s and 3v3s with the players who are still there. That's the tradition.
Not for me. I need to make myself dinner or I will die from starvation. But I will get late. I will get into it later.
Then I want to take a break as well.
Because people, you understand, we already casted 6 games in a row. And yesterday, we casted what? I casted 5 games in a row. And you at least 4 games, right?
Yeah, 4.
It's difficult, people. It's really difficult. Oh, man. And I still feel bad from yesterday because I certainly was way too loud and I was kind of interrupting. Well, because there were 4 people talking. So obviously, but it's the last thing to do. You never want to interrupt your fellow casters. You better listen while you can. Oh, I wish we're not so critical. But I mean, honestly, it's really easy for us to tell what they should do. Of course, that's the whole point of commentary. What happens on the field, you can see by yourselves. You don't need us for that. What we do is we actually talk about possibilities so that you can compare what players really did to that possibilities. That's a way for us to share opinions, to all of us to evolve as a players. I guess, because what's the point of just calling what's happening? But I guess we can. Why not? Let's try do it this time. We will see if it will be interesting in the last game. No assumptions. No analysis.
So what? Play by play.
Yeah. What happened? We only talk about what happened. Cavalry charges Red Bears. This Red Bears started shooting at this United States Marines. I wish. No, I can talk about that. Why not, Hapalita? It's actually quite interesting to do the experiment. But well, it's still interesting to see how people see it very differently. I mean, I never imagined that someone would prefer to hear commentary without any analysis. It's kind of interesting.
I think having both types would be good. Play by play and analysis.
Well, we still call plays. I mean, we
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
watch at the action when
That's
we
true.
follow it.
So I don't see what the problem is, because we have to, we talk about how things could be better, not necessarily that oh look, he's doing such a bad job, like I'm sure I could do better or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Just
And I mean,
that's not what we mean when we
one of the
commentate.
point of what commentators do, I mean, we need to somehow add our personalities to our own view. Otherwise, you don't need us at all, because replays will be posted later. You can watch them any moment you want. So the whole point is to explain you this game how we see it. Otherwise, there is no point in doing it at all.
Yeah. Even if it's wrong the way we analyze it, it's possible.
I'm wrong a lot of times.
Yeah.
And that's the point as well. When I'm wrong, chat can tell me, people can tell me in comments, and we all benefit from that.
That's true.
Even when I'm wrong. I mean, because if we just silently watch, it will not help anyone.
Yeah.
And the game is finally starting.
So the final game should be starting now, and I forgot to put the point for Miv.
Okay.
So it was still 3-2 for Taiko.
But it's 3-3 in reality,
Yeah.
and it's Alpine Ridge. And let me take a fast look at the chat.
Nothing really of note.
And Miff writing me in chat, well, before this game started, that if he wins with a huge advantage, but if he loses just in a very tight spot. And yeah, it seems to be the case. And actually, despite, usually I tell that every maps with a reach are rush maps, but surprisingly this map isn't that good for rushing.
Yeah.
Probably one of the maps that have a reach, but this thing in the middle is really good for defending with melee. You just get them really close and wait.
Yeah, kind of duck style on Franco's streams. What he was doing. He was using an aggressive build defensively.
Yeah. Well, what I usually do, and I mean on LAD, of course, I didn't play this map on a tournament, never. I bring like 2 Shogitais, for example, with spear levies, put them in the middle just to control this area, so no one can cross it easily. And I use my line on flanks. Line and cavalry. Near the dojo I'm more interested in. And dojos we have is farmhouse and archery dojo. And actually, I don't know why even CA went for 3 dojo maps. I think 2 dojos is just enough. Well, I don't know.
And still looks like they can see each other's armies, I guess.
Yeah.
As usual. And it's pretty cool to do that because you know what to do, because you can see what your opponent has.
At least some idea what dojo he's going for, and maybe even if he hides everything in the forest, you can get a fast glimpse at the beginning. I mean, you will not be surprised by melee rush, for example. Okay, endgame is starting.
So, for Taiko, we've got Bushido Gun General, as usual. Then he's got 2 Yariki rank 6, 2 Yariki rank 5, and a Shogunate Guard Cav rank 3. On his right flank, that is. And on his left flank, 2 Marine units, 150 range, White Bear Infantry, White Bear Infantry, and White Bear Infantry, and that is the build of Taiko.
And it's really, you know, if you ignore this infantry, the Marines, both Marines, it's actually look very Ducky style. All cavalry blocked up, and 5 line units.
Yeah.
But much more stronger, much stronger line units. Okay, now for me, what can we see here? Like 5 melee cavalry units I can see.
Yeah.
Level 5, level 3 Yariki. Vanilla. Oh, Vanilla Bulky.
Taiko mismanaged.
Through the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a missed micro.
So, 2 Yariki level, 2 more Yariki level 6 and level 5.
Problem for Miv's Yariki as well. He lost almost half the unit due to a United States Marines volley.
Yeah, but he still got more from this exchange. Because his Yariki a little bit less expensive.
And he still got the archery dojo, but he may not hold it. But we'll have to see for how long he can.
To fence him away, Taiko will have to engage.
And the Boki is there, so...
Yeah. Well, Boki is mostly have a late game focus.
Yeah.
So this game will be decided pretty soon, I believe. Taiko already engaging. Now for me, if he have 2 red bears, 3 red bears, 1 white bear, and Royal Marines with Imperial Guard Infantry 150 range.
This white bear that's next to the archer dojo is about to get decimated if he puts it like that. By Boki.
I wonder... now kinda... Mif used his spear levies to bait volley from Taika, but overall this isn't a good exchange for him. Because his Imperial Guard Infantry losing 1 against 2.
But Taiko, he doesn't... has some Yariki that are far away from the battle.
And he finally showed his revolver calf, but he is resistant to use them.
And he's mismicroing it. Oh, there we go. He fixes it, but still.
Mif shouldn't... What is happening? Such a strange engagement. I would say they both did it very ineffectively, I believe.
Yeah, but I think Miv might have a little bit of an edge here, depending on how Taiko does it. But that Yariki charge is not gonna work, Taiko. It's about to get charged, and I mean shot at, and there we go. It's shot to pieces, done nothing with that charge in the center.
No, it got like 10 kills, but it's certainly not worth it.
Yeah.
The problem is now... I mean, this infantry, the Marine of Taika, they are virtually untouched.
But what does... Taiko doesn't have as many units as Miv left.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And Miv still have... Somehow he managed to save his Imperial Guard infantry. He was certainly losing 1 against 2 situation.
Yeah,
but he pulled back.
Yeah, I think this game is now in Miv's hands. He just has to finish this.
He has to play really... And you see how slowly he plays. Smart thing to do. He's getting archery dodger. And now Taika will have to attack. Who is attacker, by the way?
No, it's tiebreaker, so...
Okay, I see.
There's none.
I think, and now... Actually, this even exchange that is going on here between red bears and the white bears... Well, not really even, but... I think... Mif shouldn't have pulled back here. Because any exchange is... playing on his hand right now.
Yeah. Even exchange is actually efficient exchange for Miv.
Yeah, yeah.
You can say it like that.
But still, this infantry, the Marine, doing so good.
Oh, and he's gonna get a nice charge off. If he also does it with that Yariki.
Yeah, look at this. And now, Taika have quite a lot of cavalry on his back.
Yeah, Taiko's getting the edge on the left, though.
Yes, I mean, this infantry, the Marine, doing so good. And Miss Micro on this Royal Marine spot, they will get flanked shots from this white bears. Mif actually doing very strange things, I believe. Yeah. Well, now that Taika lost most of his cavalry.
Oh, the General of Miv, he's gonna get caught in the water, but he will survive, yeah.
But now you see, if Mif loses these Royal Marines, Taika can kite.
Yes. And
Well,
he's
we'll
gonna
see how-
attack the Royal Marines with his infantry, the Marine.
Oh, no. They're decimating these white bears.
Yeah. I mean, even if he takes out the Royal Marines... Oh, wait, the Cav of Miv are routing. If he takes out that white bear with his gen... I don't think so. The Marines
Difficult
are
to
still
say.
alive, yeah. Marines still alive for Miv, and those could be it. Those could
Yeah,
give him the
and
win.
Taiko is going to lose his general as well.
He's gonna lose his
probably.
Yari key too. I think...
Enough not yet.
Oh, he's gonna get a charge into the Royal Marines, I think.
What a close game. Man, when this infantry, if this infantry in the Marine destroys these Royal Marines,
But... It's not
Taiko
really
will have an
doing anything.
advantage, you know?
Yeah.
Look how disorganized this look at these red bears of me. They cannot shoot.
Oh,
is
he's gonna
happening?
get...
What?
He's on the hill. He's on the hill. He's gonna get nice volleys off. Oh, and that bonsai on the general of Taiko is keeping him
Gen
alive, but
dead.
the gen's dead. Yeah, he could still
Steel?
take out the Royal Marines, and he still has Yari key in the back of Miv. But Miv, I think he
This
may
Yari-
have...
yeah, so-
Miv may have enough. I think he may have
Yeah,
just
yeah,
enough to take
enough.
out.
just enough now.
Oh, the Marines are out though. And he's on
Marines
the hill,
out, but these
yeah,
red bears
he
continue
still
shooting.
has... Well, he
Like
can kite. He can try and kite.
Man, this is cool.
Is he gonna get a charge off into that red bears? Yes, he is. He got a nice...
Wavering.
Yeah. What is this game? Oh, they routed. 3 of them routed. It's just... It's just... But that unit
And
might
this
come
is
back.
now.
Oh,
Taiko's
it's
favor.
wavering. It's wavering.
What?
What is happening? This is just insane.
Oh my god.
If he uses this marine properly and gets even a volley off on that
No,
red
no,
bear,
no,
it
Brush,
should
please.
rout.
We can't speak like that. We can't.
Yeah.
We can only look at this wavering red bears getting back. Look how they move over
the
this
other
grass.
red bear came back though, but it's routed. It routed off the
Shatter it.
field. That other red bear,
Oh man.
I
And
guess.
yet again, I mean, I apologize for that already, but Mif showed this once again. He's a little bit weak in a late game. Just teeny bit, but it is enough. I mean, he had such a huge advantage, but he couldn't predict what Taiko would do.
So
Oh,
seems like
sick game.
Yeah.
Absolutely sick game.
insane game, but it looks like Taiko got it.
He pulled the Taiko again, man. What can I tell? Oh man, great game, great. Just and I mean, it was really Miv's game to lose.
Yeah. I thought Taiko had like 0.1% chance to
And
win.
that's, I mean, can you feel now why Taiko actually got into the semifinals? I told you before, he got balls of steel when it comes to, I mean, he's so humble. He always acts like, oh, I'm going to lose, I'm sorry. But he still fights to the very end. And, I mean, just like Pointman, actually. So, player to respect. Player to respect. Not always perfect decision making, not always perfect micro, but let's say he have a soul. His play have a soul.
Yeah.
And let's take a look at final stats. 400 man difference in deployed, 200 man difference in losses, and Taiko was more effective this time. And for kills, almost 400 kills on this infantry in the Marines. Game decider for Taiko. United States Marines did well. And surprisingly, if you look at the kills, Cavalry of Taiko didn't get that many kills. So
Yeah.
it's mostly where morale shocks from back charges.
Yeah.
Revolver cavalry certainly weren't effective. Shogun Guard cavalry weren't cost effective. Now, for me, well, Bouki probably was cost effective, you know?
Yes.
50 men killed. So, actually, good unit to use. You see, in this short game, only 8 minutes, they actually managed to get 50 kills, which is decent
Yeah.
for bulky.
I think. What was it on though? What it was a white bear or what was it? I guess.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
it's cheap
Yeah,
units
yeah.
that can charge, that can mess up enemies' units.
Yeah.
It's versatile. And now it actually can get kills. Now what? Well, overall, not that bad on the Myth's part, but he managed to use his morale aura units, he managed to use his general, and then his line was just messed up by that back charges. Way to go,
Yeah.
Taika. And,
What a nice match.
yes,
Thank you
I
for.
know. My heart is still beating.
Yes.
I mean, very fast.
So thank you, guys and girls, for watching.
If you had any guys watching,
yeah. If you enjoyed, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Also subscribe to Zript at youtube.com/Zript. And we shall see you in the final, which is probably gonna happen next week. So
closer to New Year. And if
Yeah.
you somehow watching this on my channel, don't forget to subscribe on Prussian Prince channel, which I have on my favorites. Featured channels. Go watch, rate, subscribe, everything. Thank you for watching, guys. See you.
See ya.
Poof.